आता दिसायला लागली. ते चांगलं झालेलं आहे, दिसायला लागलं सगळ्यांना. युट्यूबवर पण युट्यूबची लिंक मॅडम सेंड करायची. वेटिंग रूम दिसू दे ग, हे डायरेक्ट जॉईन व्हायला नको.
काय तर सेटिंग करायला पाहिजे की तिथं. ते हेडफोन काय देणार माहिती नाही.
युट्यूबला कुठे बघायचं?
थांबा, युट्यूबला ते
आपल्या
इयरफोन चांगला आहे.
असं चालू आहे. थँक्यू. आता होय, मला जर स्लाइड शेअर करायची असेल तर शेअर स्क्रीन येतच ना. मग पीपीटी आता उघडून ठेवू का मी? बर ठीक आहे.
चालू केलंस व्हिडिओ.
थोडं राहिले ते
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Have you started the program?
Yes,
No,
ma'am.
no,
Not yet. Not yet.
not yet.
Okay.
असं नाही चाकू सारखं नाही ग्लुपेनचं
मॅडम म्यूट करा बाकीच्यांना.
Good afternoon to one and all. Honorable Chairman, R.L. Taude Foundation, Shri Kishore Taude Sahib, Honorable Secretary, R.L. Taude Foundation, Mrs. Shobha Taude Ma'am, Honorable Joint Secretary, Shri Sujay Taude Sir, today's Chief Guest, respected Dr. Ravindra Hiremat Sir, Principal, KDCA, Institute of Pharmacy, Kolhapur, our beloved Principal, Dr. Rajkumar Bagli Sir, students, parents, program coordinators, and all my colleagues. I, Ms. Piyusha Nezdar, lecturer, D.Pharmacy, gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to the Students Induction Program organized by R.L. Taude Foundation's Sarojini College of Pharmacy, Kolhapur, for newly admitted diploma students. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. I would like to congratulate all students who have been enrolled in Diploma in Pharmacy course. And we all heartily welcome you to the Sarojini family. The main objective behind the conduction of this program is to help the new students adjust and feel comfortable in the new environment, introduce to the culture of the institute, help them build bonds with other students and faculty members, as well as introduce them all to the academics, examination, co-curricular, extracurricular, as well as cultural activities of the college. Now, I request Ms. Bhagyashri Sangpa Madam, HOD, Diploma, to introduce and welcome chief guest for the day. Over to you, ma'am.
Good afternoon to all. It's a pleasure to introduce our chief guest, Professor Dr. Ravindra. Am I audible, ma'am?
Ma'am, your sound is breaking.
Okay. Good afternoon, all. Good afternoon to all. Good afternoon to all. It gives me immense pleasure to introduce our chief guest, Professor Dr. Ravindra Hirimat sir. He has completed his graduation in D.Pharmacy from Karnataka University, Dharwad in 1995 and proceed to complete MBA studies from Bharati Vidyapit Institute of Management in 1997. He worked as marketing executive in MS Cadila Pharmaceuticals, Ahmedabad up to 1999 and joined RSC Institute of Pharmacy, Kolhapur as a lecturer. Later, he joined KLS College of Pharmacy, Nipani, where he served a long tenure from the post of lecturer to principal. In 2007, he completed his post-graduation M.Pharmacy in Pharmaceutical Chemistry from JSS College of Pharmacy, Ooty, and successfully defend PhD in Pharmacy from Kelly University, Belgium. Dr. Hiremat got promoted from assistant to associated and then to the post of professor and took the charge of the institute as principal from February 2021 to October 2021. Dr. Hiremat sir is approved teaching staff of Director of Technical Education, DTE, Mumbai, and Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Science, Bengaluru, Karnataka. He has achieved gold medal in pharmaceutical marketing, second prize and scholarship of Tamil Nadu Science Welfare Trust, Government of Tamil Nadu for Young Pharmacy project. He has also received scholarship from Kelly University for PhD research work. He received Best Research Paper Award for research article published in IJPR in FTI convocation held at New Delhi on 24th March 2018. Dr. Hiremat sir has published 11 national and 4 international scientific publications. He has attended 22 workshops and seminars, 1 oral presentation, 8 poster presentations, and 3 AICT sponsor quality improvement program. He worked as judge for national level pharma quiz competition at KIMS Karad and poster presentation competition at TIPSAR Noida, New Delhi. After 22 years of working experience, he is currently working as principal for KDCS Institute of Pharmacy, Uzrayawadi, Kolhapur. On behalf of Sarojini College of Pharmacy, I, Bhagyashree Sangpal, HOD for Diploma, heartily welcome the chief guest, Dr. Ravindra Hirimat sir. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. We are really glad to have the amazing chief guest among us. I hope that you all will benefit from the addressing knowledge. Now, I would like to invite our chief guest, respected Dr. Ravindra Hirimat sir, Principal, KCA, Institute of Pharmacy, who will share his thoughts and ideas with us. Please, sir.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. So, am I supposed to start the presentation now? Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can proceed, sir.
Yes, yes. Sir.
Yeah. Madam, allow sir to share the screen.
Screen.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. You can share the screen now, sir. Yes, sir. It's visible now, sir.
Screen this is, sir. Vyasit?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
ठीक है, sir. Just a second.
Yeah.
मैं slides to start करते हैं, sir.
Yes, sir.
Is it visible to everyone?
Good afternoon.
Ma'am, very good afternoon. Good afternoon. How are you, ma'am? How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm very much fine, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Carry on.
Yes, thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, respected Taude ma'am, my dear friend, Principal Dr. Raj Bagli, Sanpa ma'am, Nizar ma'am. So I would like to start the presentation now. The topic we'll discuss is Education Regulation 2020, Scope and Future of Pharmacy. So, as we know, pharmacy, initially it was dispenser of medicine to medicine expert. This transformation has taken place now. Traditionally, pharmacist was concerned only about compounding and dispensing of medication. That was a traditional pharmacy. Now, what modern pharmacy is dealing with is we are dealing with research and development, formulation and development, toxicology study, clinical trials, preclinical trials, clinical research, quality control and assurance, IPR, drug regulatory affairs, biopharmaceutics, kinetic studies, marketing, and academics. Moreover, now we are entering into the information technology as a medical transcriptor or medical writer. So if you see the transformation, we have lot much scope as far as the pharma field is concerned. It's just small transformation what we see. In ancient times, it was first documented process where the chemicals are taking part into the reaction and we are getting a product. After that, the physicians started prescribing and compounding themselves. As we know in our Ayurveda. So the physicians were, they used to decide, they used to prescribe. Then in 19th century, physicians started prescribing the medication and pharmacists used to compound it. Pharmacists used to compound it. But as we entered into 20th century, this compounding and dispensing, it has gone down. It is totally stopped because of the pharma industries, where we are starting getting the bulk manufacturing of the drugs and we are getting it into the market. So the concept of compounding and dispensing is totally gone now. But if you see now, as on date, we are getting now customized medications. What customized medications is? Like depending on the individual personality, each and every person is different. His physiology is different, his chronopharmacology is different. Hello, am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible. Adinath, yeah, please continue, sir.
Yes, thank you. So now what we are having is we are working on genetics, the individual immune system, and how that person responds to a particular dosage and which particular medicine. So that is customized. So it is now totally based on the particular patient, particular disease, his hereditary, his genetic studies. This is what the pharmacy is going now. This is the transformation changes which we are observing, which we are experiencing, which we are making the report of the pharma field. So why pharmacy is important for the community, right? Why pharmacy is important for the community? If you see what a pharmacist is doing, he is compounding and preparing the medications. Along with that, he is having so many regulations, which start with the DPR, drug price control, then government regulations. After that, we have some difficulties regarding the use of and ban of so few medications after 3 years, 4 years. And moreover, we have some difficulties related to the doctor's handwriting also. Means the pharmacist is struggling, he is putting efforts so as to deliver to the society his services. In services means what? He is working in pharma store where he is dispensing the medications. Then he is preparing and supervising the dispensing of medicines. He is advising the patients on how medicine should be taken, that is patient counseling. He is advising the government also regarding the controls and regulations. We have DTAB, Drug Technical Advisory Board, where the pharmacist is the major person. Then public healthcare education we have, then patient education, all this activity the pharmacist is doing after putting so much efforts in all the aspects and to serve the society. When we come to Education Regulation 2020, if you see, if you compare in year 91, Education Regulation 1991 and Education Regulation 2020, what is the major difference? The difference is first year we do have 5 subjects. Previously there were 6 subjects. So subjects from 12 reduced to 11 subjects. So 11 theory subjects we have now. In that, social pharmacy is one subject which is included, and biochemistry was shifted to second year. Again in second year we have pharmacy, law and ethics, which is a new subject, as well as community pharmacy, another new subject. So there is removal of one chemistry subject from second year. So these changes have made in Education Regulation 2020 as compared with Education Regulation 1991. So looking at the theory and practical parts, one more aspect is added, that is tutorials in this Education Regulation 2020. And looking at the theory parts, from 850 hours in a year to 825 hours. So 3 hours per week is the theory classes which is allotted to the particular subject, and 3 hours practical for one batch. So from 850 theory hours, it is reduced to 825 theory hours. But if you see the practical, from 750 hours, it has gone up to 800. So what new education policies talking about is skill development, expertise people, give the industry what is required. So this education regulation is trying to emphasize on skill development through new education policy. And what tutorial we have? We have 275 hours of tutorials. So experimentation part and the skill development is focused. That's the reason we have less of theory hours, 525 hours, and we have gone up to 800 practical hours. So they are focusing mainly on the skill development, thorough knowledge and tutorials. When we speak about the tutorials, along with tutorials, we have assignments and field visits. That will come to the next slide. But this is Education Regulation 2020 in short about the subjects, what about the working hours, theory as well as practical hours as well as tutorials, which have taken place, the changes. So what is the program outcome of Education 2020, year 2020? Means what is expected by changing this subjects classes as well as practicals as well as adding tutorials and field visits and, as we say, assignments. After doing all this, what is expected? A pharmacist, he should be able to review the prescriptions properly. He should dispense prescription, non-prescription medicines effectively. He should provide patient counseling and education. Hospital and community pharmacy management, he should be thorough with. He should be an expertise on medications. He should have proficiency on the drugs and pharmaceuticals. He should develop his entrepreneurship and leadership qualities. He should be able to deliver primary and preventive health care. First aid, what we can say in simple words. Then professional, ethical and legal practice, he should practice. Then continuing professional development. All this is to be achieved through Education Regulation 2020. This is the main objective of Education Regulation 2020, where the holistic development of a fellow pharmacist is expected. Say from reading the prescription till entrepreneurship, till he getting a business. Every aspects are covered. So accordingly that the education regulation is prepared and implemented. So as I discussed, like we do have tutorials, we have assignments, we have field visits. These three aspects, they were not in Education Regulation 1991. But now in Education Regulation 2020, these aspects are included. So each and every student, he should undergo the tutorials, he should complete the assignments, he should have the field visits. And what we are supposed to do is, we are supposed to make a report of it. So what is the main aim of tutorials? Tutorials, how we go for is, we try to make the smaller groups. We try to make the smaller groups of the students. Say depend 5 students or 8 students, depending on the number of students as well as the faculty what we do have. Then this enables the teacher to pay a closer attention on their learning process, whether whatever year 2020 is teaching and whatever the college and whatever the faculty is imparting the knowledge, whether that particular student, that particular group, are they able to grasp it or not? Are they understanding it or not? whether the concepts are clear or not. So this can be done when the group is small, when the number of students are divided in smaller groups. Then even tutorials gives an opportunity for the students to complete their assignments, develop specific skills. Even they can have the group discussions. Some group discussions will try to improve their knowledge, their communication, their way of looking at a particular aspect. It all gets into the tutorials. Then discuss and any problems in study topics in a less formal way. In a less formal way, in the sense, whatever they feel without any hesitation, if it is right or wrong, nothing to bother. Just express it what he feels. And if at all any corrections are there, definitely we do have the faculty members to look into the matter and they will correct the things. So this is what tutorials are expected from. Then the students shall exchange their ideas and learn to accept constructive criticism. Means if at all any lacunas there, if at all any wrong things have been by mistake, if it has been done by the students, the fellow friends, or you can say the other group members, even the faculty, they can update, they can correct the things. That is constructive criticism. So something good, if you want to bring out, accept all the comments. That is what we say. Teachers can closely monitor the progress of individual students and provide additional academic support. So individual students, in the sense, in a class of 60 students, many a times when he will be having the classes, theory class as well as practical, practically it is not possible to concentrate on each and every student. But in tutorials, it is very much possible because the groups are small and they are distributed and given to assignment given to the different faculties. So this is main advantage of tutorials. Followed by that, we do have the assignments. So assignments, whatever is taught in the syllabus, in the classroom, in the practicals, and whatever is mentioned in the syllabus. Select a particular topic, encourage a student for self-directed learning, critical thinking, enhance the skills such as literature search, data interpretation, report formatting, time management, and written communication. So whatever is there in the syllabus, you give some work. You ask the students to go to the different medical stores, ask which, say one simple example, hypertensive. How many hypertensive medications are available into the market? Which particular molecule is moving fast? What is the price? Try to collect the data. Try to interpret it. Then why only that particular drug? Why only this particular drug? And to what is the reason behind those many prescriptions? So many issues are there that we can give the assignment to the students and we can ask them to prepare a report on it. This also a mode of self-assessment for the students about level of understanding of the concepts. So even the students, if we given some assignment, if he comes out with some results, some reports, after some time he only come to know, yes, I would have to put some more efforts regarding this particular project, this particular assignment. So self-assessment, that is also possible with the assignments. And teachers shall apply their knowledge and wisdom in choosing the assignment topics in alignment with the topics given in the syllabus. As I told now, whatever is given in the syllabus, confined to that syllabus, give such assignments which will help them learn the theory as well as practical aspects. Theory as well as practical aspects. So this is what which is expected from the assignments. When you come down to the field visit, why it is required? So when you go to the field visit, as I told in assignment, go to the market, go to the medical stores, you can visit the industry also. It is a real world experience to the students. Real world experience means whatever we are learning into the classroom, whatever we are doing in the laboratory, and what is there into the industry, for example, and what is there into the market, what we are studying and what we are experiencing in the changing scenario. So that will help the students to bridge the gap. That will help the students to bridge the gap between theoretical aspects, practical aspects in the institution, and what is required into the market. So accordingly, the students will get inclined towards. At that time only, in that the time of field visits only, they may get some idea whether I should go for R&D, whether I should go for F&D, whether I should go for marketing, whether I should go for academics. Their inclination starts in the time of field visits when they realize the classroom teaching, classroom learning, and what the world is teaching us and what the world is telling us. So this will help to realize what they learn in classroom, lab, and can help them solve the problems into the field. So this comes at the application level. This comes to the, if they find a particular problem, if they identify it, then what should be the solution? So whatever they are learning into the classroom, whatever they are learning into the institute, how that knowledge can be applied to solve this problem. That is what is expected. That is what is expected from the Education Regulation 2020. Whatever you are learning, how that knowledge can be applied for the betterment to solve any particular issues, for to come out with some developmental aspects. That is what application level. So the field visits are also helpful to the teachers to widen their horizons of knowledge and broadening the scope of syllabus. What happens is when the field visit occurs, definitely the students will come out with some different information. Teachers also will be having some different information. They will get exposed. They will get exposed to the present scenario of pharma profession. Either it may be academics, either it is industry, either it is marketing, either it is regulatory affairs, research. So this field visit enables them to get exposed to the different aspects of the pharma field. So every student is expected to submit a report describing their objective, experience, learning points, etc. pertaining to the field visit. So whatever field visits, what we are telling, as I told, select a topic and accordingly you work. You can study the prescriptions also. You can study a particular class of drugs also. You can select the buying behavior of the patients also. So whatever, huge topics are there, huge scope is there. So depending on that, you select the subject. What are the objective of your project? What is your experience? What are the things you learned? What information you got? Prepare a detailed report of it and submit it to the institute. So out of this, so data interpretation, time management, all this is included in tutorials, assignments, and field visits. These things were not there in Education Regulation 1991. So if a student is taking admission to the pharmacy, he is supposed to undergo these many number of theory hours, these many number of practical hours. He need to undergo the training as tutorials, assignments, and field visit. And for this, we do have the markings. We do have the marks into the examinations. So these are the major changes, what we see, what we observe in the Education Regulation 2020. So coming to the just one changing scenario, as I told, prescriptions, he is still alive. How do you guess the doctor's handwriting? I will never know. Is what to say that what a pharmacist is having the difficulties understanding the prescription. Just to make it a bit lighter, this clipart I put, and at the same time, now what is having is you have who ask for the least expensive generic alternative. So that is one more issue what we are having now, like whether the branded are good or generic medications are good, what is the efficacy of it. So the research is going on that. Even PG level, many students at many institutions, they are working on these aspects. So generic and alternative. So I think this is for parents and students. In short, I prepared it. And thank you for giving me an opportunity to be associated on this function. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Raj sir.
Thank you, sir, for your wonderful words.
Thank you.
Your words were really informative and extremely helpful for the students. Now, I'm glad to invite Honorable Secretary, R.L. Taude Foundation, Mrs. Shobha Taude ma'am, to deliver a valuable speech addressing students. Please, ma'am.
Yes, dear. The Honorable Chief Guest Hiremat Sir, Dr. Hiremat Sir,
Yes.
our Principal Dr. Raj Kumar Bagli, all my staff members, dear students, and the parents of Diploma 2002 2023. I would say that you have finished 12 years of general studies, schooling, and college. What everyone does. Right now, what you have done by making a choice. There are 3 C's which are very important in your life henceforth. What are they? You've made a choice, and your choice is a professional degree. You're on your way to a profession which is very important because saving lives is the doctor's job. But hand in hand goes the pharmacist who has to understand what the doctor has written, what that medicine is going to do. Understanding of how it works is also part of your studies. And you are going to not only be a pharmacist, but you are going to be a scientist as well, because if you go into research, if you get into the manufacturing field, you have a lot to learn. So your first choice is a life changing choice for yourself. You have made the right choice for yourself. Now, what is it that you will do? The next C. It is going to change your life because it is going to change your thinking from an ordinary student to a professional one. You are going to change your thought process because the way you look at things is going to be different from any BA, BSc, BCom. It's going to be specific. So that change is going to bring about a chance in your life, a chance of doing better, helping mankind, helping others, humanitarian work that you will be doing. And that's your choice to change and a chance to do better for everyone. Remember one thing, it sometimes you may find it is a difficult task. It's very a difficult syllabus, but nothing is impossible because failure only helps you to understand your weaknesses. So remember one thing, that you have to do day after day after day something that is steady work. And this is your choice by choosing a degree, a diploma, which is a technical diploma. You have made a choice that you are going to be diligent, you're going to be resilient, and you are going to think about not only yourself but about others as well. So every day, every single day is going to bring you a chance of doing better than yesterday. And my advice to you is keep a steady uh, work, one step at a time. As I always tell all the students, the journey of 1,000 miles starts but with one step. You have already taken that step. Your journey is of 1,000 miles. A long, long way to go. A long, long way to a better future, a bright future. And I'm going to love all the students because you are students. And that is a passion after my heart. I believe the youth has a lot of potential because this COVID situation has taught us something. We have been able to adapt to new technology. We have been able to adapt to situations. We have become more resilient. And this is going to make you much more stronger than all the batches that have gone before. And my advice is take life at its face value. Be happy, because a smile every day is going to help you get through the day no matter what difficulty. Even if you cry, the day is going to be gone. Even if you smile, the day is going to be gone. So when you smile, the day is going to look much more brighter. So smile, be happy, and all the best to you in the next 2 years. We are going to be there for you to support you whenever you need us. You only need to help yourself first. So all the best to you, students and parents. Please remember that all the staff is here to help. We are not on two opposite sides. We are a circle which is completed by you, us, and the students. It's hand in hand that is going to help the progress of your wards, which for us, they are ours also. So remember that we are not on the opposite sides. And whenever you need help, the teachers are there. Only we will need, because Hiramat sir also said, your attendance, your everything has to be disciplined. That if you win in life, you are far ahead of others. Discipline to in yourself is going to not help others. It is going to only help you in your life journey. So thank you so much and all the best to you all.
Thank you, ma'am, for your precious words. Now, I request our beloved principal, Dr. Rajkumar Bagli sir, to give keynote address for this function. Please, sir.
Before begin, just I request all the parents, students to keep your video on so that we can take one photo. Please.
I request all the participants to please on their camera so we can take one group photo, please.
Okay. I think it's over
Okay,
from.
thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, respected Dr. Ravindra Hiramat sir. Today's guest of honor. Sir is the principal of Kolhapur District Chemist Association Institute of Pharmacy, Kolhapur, which is a aided college in our area. I also extend good afternoon to our beloved Honorable Secretary Srimati Kishori Taude Madam. I also extend my welcome, heartily welcome to our today's one more our honorable person, Sri Kishore Taude Sarji, who is a president of our R.L. Taude Foundation. I also welcome all the parents who have been present here for today's parents meet come induction program. Also the students of the first year diploma in pharmacy and all staff members. So in this, because of COVID pandemic situation, we feel even the students are also feel unfortunate to join this program as a on offline mode. If it is in offline mode, we all have the small meet also, but because of pandemic condition as well as government restriction,
बुलाए थे तो नहीं आयो करने का फिर फोटो ग्रुप फोटो ले रहे थे.
it is difficult to organize the situation. Day by day, the rules are changing. Initially, there were 50 restriction was there. Nowadays, once again, maybe in upcoming days, once again, the institute colleges, they are going to reopen. So the induction program, which is organized today, is intended to facilitate the academic, cultural, and social adjustment of the first year commencing students. I will welcome you all, the students, to the best college in Kolhapur region when it concern about quality education. I assure parents and students that this fate shown on us will not be turned down. So there are few things which I wanted to share about our institute. Our diploma in pharmacy started 3 years back. Now 3 years back. Now the upcoming second year students, they are passing, which is our third batch. We have started degree 1 year prior. It is in 2017. One degree batch has been passed out, and now exam appearing batch is second batch. We have a very good record of our results. 100% result has been achieved of the last year, first year as well as second year. The students who are admitted right now, among those, there are 5 students who have been topped in their from our college who are toppers in the 12th class. Just to list a few names: Piyush Chaugule, Prathamesh Patil, Kaustubh Dhaval, Prajna Patil, Sanika Patil. These are the students who has toppers in the first year on the basis of their 12th marks. In our institute, we have the different curricular as well as extracurricular activities. I urge all the students to do participate in such activities, enroll yourself, take the role, take the initiative in such activities. Along with this, the parents have also to cooperate for few activities. As right now it is an online classes are going on, so the parents have to keep an eye on their wards study progress, because many of times we are facing a difficulty that parents are not aware about that the students are their wards or their kids are engaging, are in the class or not, are they attending the online class or not. So be sure that your child is attending the classes. Here, all the teachers, we have the 6 teachers for the diploma in pharmacy. So they are fully engaging, they are fully cooperating with the students in online as well as offline mode. They engage their classes throughout the day. Right now, it's the online session 10 to 5 p.m. We are engaging the online classes, and they are bothered about their attendance also. Ward's attendance is there. We are displaying every month's defaulter list, and as per that, we are advising the students to encourage their attendance, and this is followed since from last 3 years as well as this will continue also in the upcoming years, no doubt. We assure that your child is going to get the maximum knowledge by the online or offline mode. We are taking precautions of the ward or the children or the students from this pandemic situation. We are more curious, more concerned about the vaccinations. So as the government agencies, they are insisting us also allow only those students who are vaccinated, both vaccines are completed. To those students who we are supposed to allow. Our staff members, teaching, non-teaching staff are also almost 90 to 95% of the staff members who are having both vaccinations. We have completed with the both vaccinations. We are also bothered about the sanitization of the classroom practicals. So we have made few plans for the upcoming days. Once the student is passing their 2-year course, diploma in course, our staff member help us them to get their registration process complete. So our staff members are cooperating for the students thing. And one more, which is the important one, we are more bothered about the student attendance. As per the government rules, MSBT rules, they says that 80% attendance is compulsory for the appearing of the examinations, and we look into that matter. 1 or 2 months back, almost in the month of December, we engaged the first sessional examination, and I think few of the students, they may be observed that 4 to 5 students who are having a lesser attendance. Because of that, we are not allowed them for appearing the examination. So we are not keeping those rules on paper. We are following those actually. So parents' role is be ensure that your child attend the classes online or offline mode so that their attendance can be improved. One more thing, as Hiremat sir told in his address, now the syllabus of diploma in pharmacy, that is year 2020, is adopted throughout the India. This syllabus is same throughout the India. Previously, it was restricted to the states. For Maharashtra, the syllabus is somewhat different, as well as examining authority is also going to be different, as well as all the examination pattern, not authority, I want to say, examination pattern is different for all the different states. But because of the inclusion of PCI ER 2020 throughout the India nation, now the syllabus is going to remain. So whatever the syllabus is in Maharashtra, the same syllabus is adopted by the even Karnataka, Gujarat, Goa, all the states, they are adopting the same syllabus. So at the end of the 2-year course, the Pharmacy Council of India, they are allotting the certificates to the students. Now the students can have the access to all the states easily because of the same syllabus. So to take away the few points from this thing, at the end of this curriculum, you will have some basic things you are going to get. The students can get the knowledge about you can say the technical course pharmacy. So how to run any medical shop, what are the things needed, how to get the licenses, how to improve their business, all the things related with that, all the topics, all the subjects are there in their syllabus. So they will impart the knowledge to the students throughout the 2 years. The students will be issued the what you can say journals, library books from our college side only. So that was the thing. They have been issued with the identity cards. Student has to wear the apron throughout the day. So those further instructions can be given in the further part of our induction program by the different our heads. So always be bother about your health also, because it's a pandemic condition. You have to take care of your health. Learn everything, not only the academic part. You have to learn apart from the academic or the other aspects of life also. Be focused but flexible. As the situation comes, you have to be flexible so that you can overcome from such situation. Keep it balanced. All the things you have to keep it balanced, not stick to only one particular aspect. So that thing you have to take. Learn to take risks. So always, if you are going to take risks, then only you are going to succeed in your new challenges. The duty of the student is to learn and acquire knowledge, along with improving their intellect and widening their mental capabilities. So this has to be followed through the 2 years. Students are considered to be future leaders who can take the country toward the progress and prosperity. So they should develop a mindset and prepare themselves to protest against all sorts of malai's existing in society. So there are few leadership skills also going to be developed at the end of this 2-year course. So they can boost their leadership skill. At the end of this, they can learn the ethics. They can learn how to build the profession. So all the things they are going to acquire in a span of 2 years. So already this span has been begin. We are planned this schedule. Almost your course has been commenced in the month of September. It's almost January end. In about 2 days, February is about to commence. Almost 3 to 4 months are over. So it was quite late, but never late. Okay. So I hope from my principal point of view, I have cleared few doubts about their education pattern and all the things. In the further upcoming sessions, my colleagues, staff members, they can interact with you. Any difficulty, if any is going to arise, they can always available to you. You can be keep communication or contact with our staff members for any your ward progress. So with this, I conclude my today's principal remarks. I thank organizers for giving me an opportunity. With this, I'll stop here. Thank you one and all.
Thank you so much, sir. Your words were really informative. Now, I hand over to Ms. Anuradha Bhoi to start the presentation. Please, ma'am.
Good afternoon to one and all. I, Mrs. Anuradha Bhoi, lecturer, diploma. Gives me immense pleasure to introduce our Samstha. The dream began forth in 1979, the International Year of the Child, to reach and educate maximum number of children as possible. Mrs. Shobha Tavde ma'am, the founder of the R.L. Tavde Foundation Trust, farsight, vision, and long years of dedicated work, perseverance has made that dream come true. She set up the mini play school when the play school concept was rare, even in developed city. The beginning was with handful of children and a dream. Now the dream has materialized into a well-established institution. R.L. Tavde Foundation was established in year 1995. Kolhapur Public School is the first CBSE school in Kolhapur region run by our R.L. Tavde Foundation. Later, it expanded up to junior college in English medium. Birds have produced national, international players in badminton, hockey, chess, skating, swimming, and allied athletics. Students of Birds have been successfully awarded by President's Award in Scout Guides movement along with Rajya Puraskar. Now I would like to introduce our Honorable Chairman, R.L. Tavde Foundation, Shri Kishore Tavde sir. He is born on 26 January. He has completed his post-graduation in MSc MBA. He is a founder and director of R.L. Tavde Foundation. He is a managing trustee of Sarojini Institute of Technology and Foreign Language Academy. In 2015, he represents India at a commissioner training camp at Gilwell Park, Australia. He is the president of Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, Kolhapur. He is a secretary member of Indo-Japanese Association, Kolhapur. Now I would like to introduce our Honorable Secretary of R.L. Tavde Foundation, Mrs. Shobha Tavde ma'am. She is a founder and secretary of R.L. Tavde Foundation Institutes, Kolhapur Public School and Sarojini College of Pharmacy, Kolhapur. She has served as the Assistant Commissioner of Bharat Scout Guides, Maharashtra. She has served as the Secretary of Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, Mumbai, branch Kolhapur. She has served as a committee member of Indian Red Cross Society, Kolhapur. She has served as the chairman of Swayam School for Mentally Challenged Children, Kolhapur. She was president of Rotary Club of Gargis in 2008-9. She is a life member of Garden Club, Kolhapur. She was an international service team member of Contemporary World Jamboree, Chelmsford, England in 2007. Now I would like to introduce our Honorable Joint Secretary, Mr. Sujay Tavde sir. He completed his graduation in Mechanical Engineering and Masters in Business Administration. He served as a Corporate Strategy and Process Excellence Manager in Ola Cabs, Bangalore, Karnataka from 2015-2016. Now, successfully on change of Asia Pacific Head for Customized Product Design in Steelcase Asia Pacific Holdings Limited, Pune, Maharashtra from 2016 till date. Now, I would like to introduce our beloved principal, Dr. Rajkumar Bagli sir. He completed his diploma in pharmacy in 1997 at Institute of Pharmacy, Ujjaivadi, Kolhapur. He completed his graduation in pharmacy at Anuradha College of Pharmacy, Chikhli in 2000. After that, he joined as a lecturer from 2000 to 2003 at Anuradha College of Pharmacy, Chikhli. In 2003, he completed his master's at KLE College of Pharmacy, Belgaum. He joined as an assistant professor at KLE College of Pharmacy, Nippani from 2009 to 2014. Meanwhile, he completed his PhD at KLE College of Pharmacy in 2014. In 2014-16, he joined as an associate professor at KLE College of Pharmacy, Belgaum. After he joined as an associate professor at Anna Saheb Dange College of Pharmacy, Ashta, in 2016-2018. In 2019-21, he joined as a professor at Ashokrao Mane College of Pharmacy, Pet Vadga. And now he joined as a principal at Sarojini College of Pharmacy, Kolhapur. He has published 8 national and 6 international publications. He has presented 3 poster presentations. He attended 18 conferences, workshops, and seminars. He received Best Poster Award in Scientific Meet of New Founder in Diabetes 2010, organized by KLE University, Belgaum. Our Sarojini College of Pharmacy, Rajendra Nagar, is established under aegis of R.L. Tavade Foundation in 2017, and it is approved by AICTE, Pharmacy Council of India, New Delhi, and affiliated to Shivaji University, Kolhapur, and MSBT, Mumbai. College is providing diploma and degree courses. Continuous interaction with industry is maintained to ensure that the learning program of pharmacy students remains relevant to changing trends in pharmaceuticals. The vision of institute is to be recognized among the best institutes in India for excellence in pharmacy education. The mission of institute is to impart value-based pharmacy education and nature research activities by inculcating personal touch and mutual respect amongst the stakeholders. Now, the program educational objectives are to achieve excellence in academic, administrative, and personality development through our teaching learning processes, to achieve a status premier pharmacy institute, to develop research and development and consultancy cell, to strengthen industry institute interaction to provide industrial exposure to the students and upgradation of faculty knowledge about advanced trends. Our Sanstha branches are Kolhapur Public School and Sarojini College of Pharmacy. Our Sarojini College of Pharmacy, Rajendra Nagar, is established under aegis of R.L. Tavade Foundation in 2017, and it is approved by AICTE, Pharmacy Council of India, New Delhi, and affiliated to Shivaji University, Kolhapur. College is providing diploma and degree courses. Continuation interaction with industry is maintained to ensure that the learning program of pharmacy students remains relevant to changing trends in pharmaceutics. Now I request Ms. Pooja ma'am to guide students about academics.
Yes, Pooja ma'am, unmute yourself. You are muted.
Am I audible?
Yeah.
Good afternoon, all. I am Ms. Pooja Miraskar from Kolhapur, and I am working as a lecturer here since 2019. In the teaching field, academic is the prime important department of any college because the delivery of knowledge to the student is done by this department. And I feel proud that I'm playing role of academic in charge. Ms. Kausalya Patil Madam working as a member of academic department of diploma. Academic calendar is to keep the students, faculty, staff reminded of key dates throughout the academic year. It can also be useful for prospective students, alumni, and parents as well. Here, we prepared the academic calendar of D.Pharmacy for the academic year 2021-22. Through online platform, we have started the academic schedule of first year D.Pharmacy on 21st October 2021, and according to MSBT circular will be ended with 22nd May 2022. We had started the academic schedule of second year D.Pharmacy on 1st October 2021 and will be ended with 22nd May 2022. As per MSBT, the minimum theory hours per year for first year and second year are 75 hours, and minimum practical hours per year for first year 75 hours and for second year 50 hours. Here you can see the tentative holidays of this academic year. We had a planning of induction and parentment in month of this January. We had got 5 to 6 days of Diwali vacation during this period. This is the schedule of examination. According to MSBT circular, the students have to attempt 3 internal exams and 1 final MSBT exam per year. These are the dates of internal and external examination. Already students have done with first sectional examination. The second and third sectional examination will be on these dates, that is 7 March to 12 March 2022 and 23rd May to 28th May 2022 respectively. The final MSBT examination may be in the month of June 2022 and result declaration of final examination may be in the month of July 2022. The first session of mentoring conducted in the month of January. The second we planned in month of April. These are co-curricular and extracurricular activities we have planned on dates mentioned here. These are some important contact numbers we included in the academic calendar. If students having any doubts regarding academics, examination, or anything related to the college, they can communicate to respective staff members. These are some important instructions for students. These are some important instructions for online classes. These are the departments of pharmacy: pharmaceutics department, pharmaceutical chemistry department, pharmacognosy department, pharmacology department, and pharmacy practice department. This is the list of teaching faculty under department. Ms. Bhagyashree Sangpal ma'am have completed Masters in Pharmacy from Pharmaceutics Department. She is the HOD of D.Pharmacy. She is having 4.5 years of academic experience. I, Ms. Pooja Miraskar, have completed Masters in Pharmacy from Pharmaceutics Department, and I have 2.6 years of teaching experiment. I have published research article in reputed journals. Mrs. Anuradha Bhui madam is graduate from pharmacy. She's having 2.6 years of academic experience and 3.5 years of industrial experience. Miss Kausalya Patil madam completed B.Pharmacy. She's having 2 years of academic experience and 7 years of industrial experience. Miss Divya Shirke madam completed B.Pharmacy. She's having 11th month of academic experience and 1.5 years of industrial experience. Miss Piyusha Nesdar ma'am completed B.Pharmacy. She's having 2.5 years of academic experience. Now I would like to elaborate different departments of D.Pharmacy. The first one is pharmaceutics department. The pharmaceutics is the discipline of pharmacy that deals with all the turning new chemical entities into medication and able to be safely and effectively used by patients in the community. Simply, the pharmaceutics is the science of dosage form design. The head of pharmaceutics department is Ms. Bhagyashri Sangpal madam. Second one is pharmaceutical chemistry. The pharmaceutical chemistry is concerned with design and synthesis of biological active molecules. The aim is to gain new chemical molecules that could able to discovery of new pharmaceutical or optimize already known drug structure, thereby to expand the portfolio of chemical drugs. The head of pharmaceutical chemistry is Mrs. Anuradha Bhui ma'am. Next department is pharmacognosy. Pharmacognosy is the study of physical, chemical, and biological properties of drug substances, or the drug substances of natural origin like plants, animal, minerals, and well as the search of new drugs from the natural sources. The head of pharmacognosy department is Ms. Pooja Mirasky. Next department is pharmacology. Pharmacology is the study of drug action. It involves looking at the interaction of chemical substances with the systems in our bodies, as well as identifying ways in which our biological system affect the drugs. The head of pharmacology department is Ms. Kausalya Patil ma'am. Next department is pharmacy practice. The pharmacy practice consists of two units, hospital pharmacy and clinical pharmacy. The hospital pharmacy is specialization of this field that includes additional duties such as aiding doctors in applying drug therapy. Clinical pharmacy is a health science discipline in which pharmacists provide patient care that optimizes the medication therapy and promotes health and disease prevention. The head of pharmacy practice department is Ms. Piyusha Nesdar madam. According to new syllabus, which is implemented from this academic year, here is the list of first year D.Pharmacy subjects and subject teachers. For first year, there are 5 subjects. Ms. Bhagyashri Sangpal madam teaches pharmaceutics subject theory and practical. And Ms. Pooja Miraskar teaches pharmacognosy subject theory and practical. Mrs. Anuradha Bhui madam and Ms. Nesdar madam teaches human anatomy and physiology subject. Theory and practicals of pharmaceutical chemistry subject teaches Ms. Kausalya Patil madam. Ms. Divya Shirke madam teaches social pharmacy subject theory and practical. This is the list of second year subject as per new syllabus: pharmacology theory and practical, community pharmacy and management theory and practical, biochemistry and clinical pathology theory and practical, pharmacotherapeutics theory and practical, hospital and clinical pharmacy theory and practical, pharmacy law and ethics theory. This is the list of second year teaching staff with allotted subject. We having mentoring system designed to pair the students with professional mentors so that they can assist in a student's growth. In this system, we allot the students among teaching faculty. Yearly, we have conduct 2 mentoring sessions. The mentoring committee try to solve the students' difficulties by knowing their problem. These are mentoring forms. The dates of mentoring session mentioned in academic calendar. So this is all about academic department of D.Pharmacy. Thank you. Good afternoon to all. I, Bhagyashree Sampay, working as a in charge of examination department with the help of Mrs. Anuradha Bhoi Madam. We are affiliated and working as per norms of Central Assessment Process CAP MSBT Mumbai. We conduct 3 internal and 1 final annual examination for the award of diploma in 2 years. Eligibility for the appearing in examination is only such candidates who undergo the 75% of the classes held both in theory and practical separately in each shall be eligible for appearing at the Diploma in Pharmacy Part 1 and Part 2 examination. As we see plan and scheme of examination for the Diploma in Pharmacy, which is based on effective teaching for 180 working days in 1 academic session, the examination shall be of written and the practical nature, carrying maximum marks for each part of subject as indicated in table 1. In the first year Diploma Pharmacy, we have 5 subjects and all 5 subjects has practical examination. Each subject has weightage of 100 marks, out of which 20 marks is for internal examination marks and 80 marks for final examination. Likewise, for second year D.Pharmacy, also we have 6 subjects, out of which 6 subjects has practical examination and each subject has weightage of 100 marks, out of which 20 is for internal examination and 80 is for the final examination. The next is mode of examination. Each theory and practical examination in the subject mentioned in table 1 and table 2 shall be of 3 hours duration. Practical examination shall also consist of viva voce examination. There shall be 1 external and 1 internal examiner for each practical examination. Eligibility for promotion to diploma in pharmacy. All candidates who failure in more than 2 subjects, each theory paper or practical examination, shall debar him or her from promotion to the diploma in pharmacy part 2nd class. A candidate who fails to pass D.Pharm part 1 exam in 4 attempts shall not allow continuing the course. This is the brief summary of result. For the second year D.Pharmacy, 92 students were appeared for examination, out of which 21 students got distinction class, 62 students got first class, and 9 students got second class. Overall result is 100%. For the first year D.Pharmacy, 66 students were appeared for the examination, out of which 22 students got distinction class, 40 students got first class, and 2 students got second class. Overall result is 100%. Here are some class topper of the academic year 2020-21. For the first year D.Pharmacy, Jadhav Sai Santosh got first rank with percentage 86.46. Jadhav Suraj Suresh got second rank with percentage 86.27. Sutat Swati Chandrakant got third rank with percentage 86.18. Desai Yash Nandakumar got fourth rank with percentage 85.91. Shirsagar Sanjay Kiran got fifth rank with percentage 84.18. For the second year D.Pharmacy, Yadav Varsha Sudham got first rank with percentage 89.9. Kadam Shraddha Vasantrao got second rank with percentage 85.6, as well as Supriya Rangrao got third rank with percentage 83.3. The fresh Shraddha Rani Sanjay got fourth rank with percentage 82.3, and Jadhav Radhika Hemant got fifth rank with percentage 82.3. Heartily congratulations to all the students and their mentoring teachers. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your informative session. Now I request Ms. Kausalya Patil, ma'am, to display infrastructure facilities of Sarojini College of Pharmacy, Kolhapur.
Thank you, madam.
Good afternoon, one and all. I am Ms. Kausalya Patil, lecturer, diploma. Today, I take an opportunity to share our infrastructural facilities in college. Infrastructure is much more important than architecture. We have clean hygiene campus equipped with white flora planted in medicinal garden, spacious classrooms, advanced laboratories equipped with sophisticated instruments, digital language room, and digital laboratory. Now let's go through the laboratories. What is laboratory? Place, it is the place or room equipped it is the place or It is the place or room equipped for performance of tests, experimentation, and investigation of processes. There are different laboratories under core departments: pharmaceutics, pharmaceutical chemistry, pharmacology, pharmacognosy, and pharmacy practice. First, we go through the pharmaceutics laboratory. Ms. Bhagyashree Sankpai Madam is the in charge of pharmaceutics laboratory. Here, different dosage forms are prepared by the students like syrups, tablets, emulsions, ointments, cream, etc. Various equipments are there in pharmaceutics laboratory like conical percolator, which is used in extraction process, Monsanto's hardness tester, which is used to determine hardness of the tablet, and suppository molds in preparation of suppository. Next, go through the pharmaceutical chemistry laboratory. Mrs. Anuradha Poi Madam is the in charge of pharmaceutical chemistry laboratory. Pharmaceutical chemistry and biochemistry practicals are performed in this laboratory. Limit tests, different assays of drugs, and synthesis of organic products are carried out in this laboratory. Vacuum pump, magnetic stirrer, analytical balance are the equipments used in chemistry laboratory. Vacuum pump is used to filter the reaction mass. Magnetic stirrer is used to stir the solutions and for the dissolution purpose, and analytical balance is used to accurate weighing of the substances. Pharmacology laboratory. I am Ms. Kausalya Patil is the in charge of pharmacology laboratory. Human anatomy and physiology and pharmacology practicals are performed in this laboratory. Determination of WBC, RBC count, and HB content and drug action on animal are the practicals carried out in this laboratory. Student organ bath is used to find out the analgesic action of the drug on animal. Histamine chamber is used to evaluate antihistaminic activity of the drug in laboratory. Double unit organ bath, which is used for different drug action on animal, and HP meter to determine HP count, BP apparatus to find out the BP. Pharmacognosy laboratory. Ms. Pooja Mirajkar Madam is the in charge of pharmacognosy laboratory, study of medicinal plant and properties of crude drugs having therapeutic action. Microscope and projection microscope are used in pharmacognosy laboratory. Projection microscope is used to form extremely enlarged real image of some small object on a distant screen. Microscope to study the microscopic character of different specimens. Pharmacy practice laboratory. Ms. Piyusha Nizar Madam is in charge of pharmacy practice laboratory. In pharmacy practice laboratory, students can learn about intravenous infusion preparations, methods of sterilization, evaluation of surgical dressing and surgical instrument, and different role of pharmacist. Autoclave and hot air oven are used in the laboratory. Autoclave is used for sterilization purpose, and hot air oven is used for determination of percent LOD and sterilization and for drying purpose. These are our college laboratories. Computer laboratory, the digital revolution is far more significant than the invention of writing or even printing. We have
advanced computer laboratory. Along with the digital language room, let's go through the IT summary. We have 47 computers, 3 printers, and one external CD drive and 4 printer plus scanner plus Xerox and 10 headphones and 6 dongles. Library department. Library store the energy that fuels the imagination. Ms. Pooja Mireskar Madam is the in charge of laboratory committee. We have total volumes of 1539 books and total titles 192 and text titles 154 and reference titles 34. List of books year-wise in 2018 to 2021, total volumes of books are 1439 and total titles are 162. And in 2021 and 22, total volumes of books are 100 and total titles are 30. We have periodicals, total 16, international periodicals 6 and national periodicals 10. This is our laboratory. Apart from this, we have drinking water facility, purified drinking water facility. We have sick room, girls' common room with vending machine, washrooms, canteen, digital payment, herbal garden. We have CCTV surveillance, gymkhana room for indoor games and transport facility. We have institute websites, smart classroom, and fire extinguisher. We have aseptic room or microbiology practicals and machine rooms equipped with machines like UV spectrophotometer, flame photometer, and dissolution and disintegration units. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your informative session. Now I request Ms. Divya Shirke, ma'am, to elaborate different co-curricular activities which are conducted in our college.
Thank you, ma'am. A very good afternoon to my dear students, parents, and all the dignitaries for this event, and my colleagues. Myself, Divya Shirke, I am working as a diploma lecturer in Sarojini College of Pharmacy. Now I will introduce about co-curricular activities. So one question basically raised in some students' mind, what is the co-curricular activities, right? So basically co-curricular activities are carried outside the normal classroom, but they are supplements for the academic curriculum. We conducted different types of guest lecture. In that, basically one is the industrial expert lecture and one is the academic expert lecture. So the main motto of this lecture to spark the innate skills and upgrade the knowledge of students. So already Hiremet sir are told about this guest lecture or importance of guest lecture. We also conduct intra-college competition. A healthy body along with healthy mind is what we encourage our students to have. For that, we have sports competition and different types of cultural competition. It encourages the students to adopt innovative techniques and develop their ideas and skills. So we also conducted parents meet. So parents meet is nothing but parents and teacher conference. It is a great opportunity to share their academic progress and growth based on classroom observation, testing data, assessment, portfolios and assessment, etc. We also conduct different types of field visits, in that hospital visit and industrial visit. So the main motto of this field visit to upgrade the student with current updates about industrial profession and hospital profession, and to provide the knowledge of new modern techniques with employed in industry as well as hospital. So our college also conducted different types of activities. In that we conducted tree plantation. So we planted more than 20 saplings at Agriculture Research Center, Shenda Park, Kolhapur. So the main motto for this to encourage the students for different types of activities. We also conducted some other programs the main motto for this, we believe in the strength of every student. Every student is unique and has unique talent. We provide them the stage to show their talents and push their own limits. So we will make sure that every student build up qualities and ready for the professional world. So that's why we celebrate different types of events in that teacher celebration, Teachers' Day celebration, National Constitution Day of India, voter registration awareness. We also conducted some healthcare activities in that blood donation camp, vaccination drive, camp, and health checkup camp. So our sir says that your droplets of donation may create an ocean of happiness. So we conducted these events, and there are some activities, photos of NSS activities, which we conducted in last year. So dear students, never give up because great things take time. On this note, I will request to Nazdar ma'am for proceed the program. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your informative session. Now I request Ms. Piyusha Nezda ma'am to elaborate different extracurricular activities which are conducted in our college.
Thank you, ma'am. Extracurricular activities helps children to develop their social skills and learn how to work in a team to achieve a shared goals. These activities allow your child the opportunity to explore different area of interest, increase self-confidence, build leadership skills, and even improve grades all while having fun. Apart from academics curriculum, we organize seminars, workshop, guest lectures, demonstrations, and live stage performance on cultural and fine arts. Freshers Party. The purpose of Freshers Party is to welcome new students in a friendly atmosphere and to encourage their creative impulses to boost their confidence. It is a day where seniors and juniors finally bond and unite to celebrate being a part of college. We also organize annual gathering. Annual function is a vital event by which the students get a chance to display their talents in front of a big audience. Traditional day celebration. It is a designated for the peoples to come in a traditional attire from their home state or specific culture of their choice. It is a celebration of India's diverse culture. We also conduct different students' personality development activities as personality development should start early in students' life, which is true reflection of their inner being. It can be defined as a set traits that shapes the inner and outer being of a person. We also organize stress management therapy and meditation programs, National Girl Child Day celebration. Here, you can see some events which have conducted recently, essay writing and slogan writing competition on the occasion of National Voters Day on 25th January 2022, video making, sketch and painting competition on the occasion of National Girl Child's Day on 24th January 2022. We also organize a guest lecture by Nirbhaya Patak on the occasion of Women's Day celebration, guest lecture on traffic awareness program. We organize a sports week. Sports week is organized to encourage students to participate in physical activities. Sports teach us a lots of important life skills while keeping us physically and mentally healthy. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am, for your informative session. Now I request Ms. Bhagyashri Sangpa, ma'am, to guide about training and placement as well as our placed students.
Good afternoon to all. It gives me immense pleasure to announce our placement for the previous academic year 2019-20 and 2020-21. Being TPO, I feel proud to say our students, Mr. Rameshwar Rase, is currently working at T.Valver Pharmaceuticals Private Limited, Pune. Mr. Prahlad Patil is working in Alembic Pharmaceuticals, Pune. Mr. Akshay Dhapade working in KLM Pharma Private Limited, Kolhapur. Mr. Sachin Puri is working as an Aglomed Limited, Kolhapur. Ms. Firdos Torgal has started service as hospital pharmacist at Insure Eye Institute, Kolhapur. Ms. Sakshi Gaikwad has been placed at Genericard Pharmacy, Kolhapur. And Mr. Ajay Karge is placed as Wellness Forever Medical, Aurangabad. Also, Mr. Rohit Vayude at Kolhapur Cancer Center. Very proudly, we congratulate Mr. Rohit Patil, Yogesh Kulkarni, Pratiraj Bitskar, Mihir Bise, Rishikesh Mane, and Vaibhav Zade for his new endeavors that they are started their own pharmacy retail shop at Kolhapur. We wish good luck and success to our students. Few of our students have admitted to D.Pharmacy degree program through lateral entry admission. We wish them great success for their higher education. We train students to prosper and prosper. This is the motto of our training and placement cell. Thank you. Over to you, Bhul Madam.
Thank you, ma'am, for your informative session. Now I request my dear students and parents for interaction. Anyone else? Please.
हॅलो, गुड आफ्टरनून टू ऑल. माझी इथे असलेल्या सर्व पालकांना विनंती आहे, जर कोणाला आजच्या प्रोग्राम बद्दल किंवा स्टडीच्या बद्दल, एज्युकेशन बद्दल काही क्वेरीज असतील, काही मनामध्ये शंका असतील, त्यांनी आता ह्या ठिकाणी विचारावे अशी विनंती आहे सर्व पालकांना. जर कोणाला काही शंका असेल तर कृपया करून विचारावे. स्टुडंट मध्ये जर कोणाला काही शंका असतील, जर कोणाला काही मत मांडायचं असेल, दे कॅन फ्री टू आस्क नाउ.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
My name is Namrata Chavan. I'm D.Pharm first year student. सर्वप्रथम मी सगळ्या पालकांचे मी स्वागत करते. D.Pharmacy सरोजिनी कॉलेज ऑफ फार्मसी हे कॉलेज जे आहे ते फार्मसी स्टुडंटसाठी खूप बेस्ट कॉलेज आहे. इथला जो टीचिंग स्टाफ आहे तो खूप छान आहे, एक्सलंट स्टाफ आहे. म्हणजे टीचिंग स्टाफ बद्दल एक सांगायचं होतं मला की टीचिंग स्टाफ जो आहे, जो आज आपले जे लेक्चर मध्ये जे पॉइंट झालेले असतात, पूर्ण टीचिंग स्टाफ तो पॉइंट तिथं सगळ्या स्टुडंटचा पूर्ण म्हणजे परफेक्ट करूनच घेतो. त्यामुळे स्टाफ तो जो आहे तो खूप छान आहे. अदर कॉलेज कॅम्पस, लॅब हे खूप छान आहे कॉलेजमधलं. आणि मला असं वाटते की जे सरोजिनी कॉलेज आहे ते फार्मसी साठी सगळ्यात बेस्ट कॉलेज आहे. आणि इथला स्टाफ खूप एक्सलंट स्टाफ आहे, खूप छान स्टाफ आहे. थँक्यू.
Thank you, Namrata. Anyone else?
Hi, ma'am. My name is Mahek Samir Naikawdi.
Good afternoon, Mehek.
Good afternoon, ma'am. मॅम मला कॉलेजचा स्टाफ खूप आवडला आणि कॉलेजची जे सिक्युरिटी आहे आपल्या कॉलेजमध्ये, म्हणजे आपण कॉलेजच्या एंटर करताना एकदा आत आलेला स्टुडंट आपण बाहेर जाऊ शकत नाही. ही मला खूप म्हणजे कॉलेजचं हे खूप मला आवडलं ही. आणि इतर कॉलेजेस पेक्षा पण आपल्या कॉलेजचं टीचिंग हे खूप छान आहे. आणि मला स्टाफ हा एकदम बेस्ट आहे कॉलेज. म्हणजे आपल्याला काही पण प्रॉब्लेम्स आले तर आणि आपण बोललो की आम्हाला कळले तर स्टाफ आपल्याला जोपर्यंत आपल्याला क्लिअर होत नाही आपले डाऊट्स तोपर्यंत म्हणजे आपल्याला समजून सांगतात, क्लिअर करतात. मी खूप कॉलेजेस बघितलेले पण मला जे सरोजिनी कॉलेजमध्ये टीचिंग भेटले ते बेस्ट टीचिंग आहे खूप. आणि कॉलेजची पूर्ण म्हणजे प्रॅक्टिकल्स वगैरे पूर्ण बेस्ट होतात. थँक्यू मॅम.
Thank you, Mahek. Thank you so much, Mahek. Anyone else?
Yes, good afternoon, good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
I Sadia from Kolhapur studying in first year D.Pharm, Sarojini College of Pharmacy. I liked the college. First, when I came, I thought everyone was telling that it's in Rajendra Nagar. That area is not good. But when I entered, I understood the college is very good. Teaching staff is good. Watchman enters in a register that everyone who comes and goes in and out of the college staff, non-teaching staff, everyone is nice. The everything is nice. Their precautions are taken like sanitizer, mask, everything is discipline. This everyone should be disciplined in this college. I like the college very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Sadia. Anyone else? Okay. Now I request Miss Bhagyashri Sangpa ma'am to give vote of thanks and conclude the program.
Good afternoon to all. On behalf of R.L. Tavre Foundation, Sarojini College of Pharmacy, Kolhapur, I, Ms. Bhagyashri Sampar, give a very heartfelt vote of thanks to our chief guest, Dr. Ravindra Hiremat sir, who spent his busiest time to gracing the occasion. Today, we had the opportunity to hear your thoughts, and this definitely encourages us in our future events. Your guidance have enlightened our minds and shown us a new path. Our first thanks go to Sri Kishore Tavre Sahib, who always been inspiration to us, our guiding force, Mrs. Shobha Tavre Madam, and our ideal Sri Sujay Tavre Sir. Also, I want to thank respected Principal Dr. Rajkumar Bagli Sir for being the catalyst that stimulated us to do our best and standing as pillars of strength. I want to thank host Mrs. Anuradha Bholi Madam and Ms. Piyusha Nesdar Madam for taking the initiative for hosting the program. I want to thank academic in charge Ms. Pooja Miraskar Madam and academic member Ms. Kausalya Patil Madam for arranging the program. Also, I want to thank Ms. Divya Shirke Madam for support towards organizing the event. I also thank Ms. Snehal Katkar Madam for chairing the technical guidance and support. Last but not the least, I would like to thank our budding rock star, that is our students and their parents for attending the program and making program much successful. On acknowledging all dignitaries, I declare the program is concluded. Thank you one and all. Thank you so much.